Yeah. Round one. Yeah. Round. They put me in the ring when I wasn't ready. First round, hands up, stand steady. Take the hit, don't fall. Breathe through. Round one is always about surviving what's new. I took the punches of doubt in the first round. Stayed on my feet, didn't touch the ground. Round one to life. You don't win it, you survive. The victory is staying alive. You're still standing. That's the win for now. Get your breath, come back out. Round two, the undefeated. I don't stay down, the undefeated. I wear every crown of every round I lost, of every set I failed. The undefeated. My record is unveiled. Round two, the body starts to adapt. The pain that was foreign becomes a track. You learn to run unfamiliar, manageable. Round two is where the champion becomes tangible. I see the punches, now I start to move. Find a rhythm, find a groove. The fighter who gets hit and keeps on thinking is the one the record books keep thinking. Last round, legs are gone, lungs are burning, heart still here, still turning. This is the round that defines the record. This is where the undefeated get checked or cemented. I do cement it, every last rep I complete it. Final bell, undefeated. The undefeated. Undefeated. The undefeated. 1% better. Every single day, do the math. 37 times better in a year. I don't need motivation, I need mathematics. I need the compound effect, I need the dramatics of daily effort applied to a willing body. The formula is simple and it isn't shoddy. Show up, improve by 1%, repeat. Do this every day, you become the peak. Not through dramatic transformation in the moment. Through the unglamorous compound, through the ownership. The compound effect.
It adds up daily.
The compound effect.
Never wavers or waits.
1%
More every rep, every set.
The compound effect.
The math is not done yet.
Day 1, nothing looks different. Day 30, you can feel the shift. Day 90, the mirror shows the compound. Day 180, the evidence is found and undeniable. You are not who you were. The compound effect worked exactly as the numbers stir. The math of daily effort is the only guaranteed path. The compound effect doesn't lie, do the math.
Input, daily effort, frequency, every day.
The rest of your life.
Output,
Extraordinary.
The compound.
The compound effect makes the extraordinary inevitable for anyone committed enough to be relentless and ritual about the small things, the daily things, the quiet things. The compound effect compounds the lightning into a storm, into a force, into a body, into a life that the math made. Nobody can argue with the math.
The compound effect.
every day, every rep.
The math never lies.
And neither do I.
I was down for a long time, and then I was not. They said the injury ended me, I said begin again. They said the comeback's impossible, I said when. The phoenix doesn't mourn the ash it came from. It rises from the center of the fire, the handsome ruin of the former self becomes the launch. I was reduced to nothing, now watch the launch. I am the phoenix, I'm the protocol. I am the surgical precision of the methodical Phoenix protocol. I rise from the flame. Phoenix protocol. I come back the same. No, I come back better. I come back for good. Phoenix protocol. I am reborn and more. Week 1 of the comeback, 5 pounds 10. The pride doesn't matter, just begin. Week 4, the movement is returning to the body. The phoenix isn't pretty yet shoddy and inconsistent but consistent. But here, month 3, the fire is starting to appear. Month 6, nobody the version that was down. The phoenix has risen, the ash has become crown. The fire, the burn
burned you down is the same fire that will burn through every excuse you have left. Phoenix Protocol. Use the fire. Phoenix, 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 Phoenix.
Most people will live their entire lives at full potential. They just won't know it because they never tested it.
Yeah, there's a frequency only the few can tune to. Not because it's hidden, because most won't do what it takes to get the signal clear. The frequency of the few requires sacrifice here. Of sleep, of comfort, of the mediocre story, of the version that was safe before the glory. I tuned in early, I stay tuned in late. The frequency of the few is always broadcasting great. The frequency of the few, can you hear it? The frequency of the few, come near it. Not everyone will, not everyone can. The frequency of the few.
Be that man.
The prophet trains alone before the crowds arrive, before the validation, before the live archive. He moves on the vision, on the internal compass, not on the approval of the outside consensus. I train on the vision of who I'm becoming, not the version they see, not the drumming of their expectations. My frequency, my channel, my broadcast, my signal, my personal flannel of discipline woven in the dark. The frequency of the few, that's my mark. I see the version of myself 10 years forward. He is extraordinary, he is worth running toward. Every rep I do today is a message sent to him. I'm coming, I kept the frequency, the signal never dim.
Frequency of the few. Frequency of the few.
Stay tuned in, stay building.
The signal is you.
Every uncharted territory was once just a blank page. I am the cartographer of my own becoming.
No map exists for where I'm trying to go. No guide, no GPS, no one else who knows. I draw the map as I move through the terrain. Every rep marks a coordinate, every set marks the gain. I am charting the unknown country of my best self. There is no predecessor, no book on the shelf that tells you exactly how to become what you've never been. The cartographer goes first, always has been. The cartographer, I map what I don't know. The cartographer, I chart where I go. Every session is a landmark on the way. The cartographer, I discover every day. There will be territories labeled danger on the map. Zones of maximum discomfort, zones of relapse. The cartographer doesn't avoid them, he annotates. He notes the coordinates and recalibrates. The pain zone, not the failure zone, noted. The breakthrough zone, marked and promoted. Every place I've been is now a landmark in the record of the life of someone who refused to be average.
What's on the other side of your limit? Nobody knows. That's the point. You are the first person who will ever find out. The cartographer draws the map in real time. The cartographer, every rep a new discovery, every set uncharted.
Ends, raise me, and save me. Now I carry both. Block 15, floor 4, same view every morning. The city never asked me for a warning before it tried to crush me into the cement. I took the pressure, I learned what it meant. Pressure either crushes or creates a diamond. Block 15 taught me to be diamond aligned. I took every cold morning, every lack of resource, and converted it. That's the council with state force.
Frequency of stone.
Born in the block.
Frequency of stone.
I ain't never stopped.
Built from the bottom, forged in the grave.
Frequency of stone.
I rose anyway.
The gym was the first room that treated me equal. The iron didn't care about the block, the sequel. So my story wasn't written by my postcode. It was written by the sessions, by the load. I chose to carry by the reps. I chose to show up for block 15. Gave me the why, the iron gave me more. It gave me the how, the architecture of the rise, the frequency of stone built right before your eyes. For everyone from ends who never had a gym membership, who trained on parks and pavements and persevered, this one is yours. We built this from concrete.
Frequency of stone.
Counselor stayed, heartbeat.
Frequency of stone.
Frequency of stone.
Before there were books, there were griots. Keepers of stories, keepers of names. I keep mine in iron. I am the griot of my own lineage, carrying the story forward through the scrimmage of life, of doubt, of the weight of generations. I don't forget the names, I don't forget the patience of my ancestors who preserved the culture in their bodies, who carried knowledge through the bodies, through the oddities of history, of displacement, of the long diaspora. I carry it in every rep, that's my aura.
The GRIOT'S gym.
Where the stories are sweat,
The GRIOT'S gym.
where we don't forget. Every rep preserves a name, every set holds a flame.
The GRIOT'S gym.
And I honor the name. My grandmother's story lives in my hamstrings. The way she rose early, the work that brings. My grandfather's endurance is in my shoulders today. He carried everything I honor, that the only way I know. By not giving up when it's heavy, by carrying what's uncomfortable, by being ready. The griot doesn't skip the hard parts of the story. The griot includes the struggle as part of the glory. Who are the names we carry?
We carry them here.
Who are the ones before us?
They are right here.
Where do we hold them?
In the iron and the sweat.
GRIOT'S gym. We will not forget. The story isn't finished. You are still writing it. Pick up the iron, continue the chapter.
Nothing in nature grows overnight. Everything worth having is seasonal. I am the savage botanist of my own becoming.
I planted the first reppin' cold, unprepared soil. Nobody told me it would grow, I had to toil. Through the doubt season, through the winter of the work, through the 3 months where nothing showed, through the murk, the botanist knows the roots grow first in the dark. Before the flower, before the fruit, before the mark on the surface that impresses, the deep work hides. I am a savage botanist who builds underground ties.
Savage botanist.
Cultivate the grind.
Savage botanist.
Roots in my spine. Season after season, I tend what I sow.
Savage botanist.
Watch the savage grow.
Spring, new program, new energy, new belief. Summer, the grind heats up, no relief. Autumn, the harvest of the consistent sessions. The body shows the botany, the visible progressions. Winter, recovery, reflection, replanting. The botanist never quits, just keeps adapting. Next spring, different soil, same wild commitment. The savage botanist is a permanent experiment.
The sequoia tree doesn't rush to be tall. It grows one ring at a time. I am the sequoia, patient and savage.
And then one day, the breakthrough, the bloom nobody saw coming but you knew. Was always in the soil, always in the system. Patience wasn't passive, patience was the wisdom. The savage botanist blooms when ready. Not when the world wants it, not when things get heady. When the root system is deep enough to hold the weight of the vision. That's the bloom, that's the state. Savage botanist.
Savage botanist.
Savage botanist.
Savage botanist. In Miami, let's go, dale. In Miami, let's go, dale. I stack pesos and I stack plates, same energy. The gym and the grind running me like a remedy. Pop out work construction, mama clean the floors. I honor they hustle every time I open these doors. El Gimnasio en mi oficina, the iron is my desk. Every rep I completed, signing off on my best. Pesos in the account, plates on the bar. Two kinds of wealth, both tell you who you are. Pesos y plates, eso es lo que hago. Pesos and that's true. But discipline builds both. Let me show you the same focus that built my savings, built my spine. The same early morning habit, financial and iron line. I don't separate the hustle from the health. A wealthy man in spirit, body, mind is stealth. Eso va ni viene, pero la disciplina permanece. Discipline remains when everything else releases. From the calle to the gym to the boardroom to the top. Pesos y play, I do not stop.
I don't know how we got here, but we are here, and we are lifting.
I woke up at 4 a.m. feeling like a confused deity. Transcended the concept of sleep for the variety of reps that await me in the fluorescent cathedral. My playlist is everything, my playlist is primordial. I lifted a weight so heavy the physics professor resigned. I did a squat so deep I found dinosaurs enshrined. I ran on the treadmill until the treadmill was humbled. The gym equipment whispers my name, the dumbbells grumbled.
Harambe hours.
We do not make sense.
Harambe hours.
We just get immense.
Logic checked out, excuses evicted.
Harambe hours.
We are fully committed.
I have a protein shake made of determination and light. I sip it every morning during the pre-rep fight with my inner saboteur, who I named Gerald. Gerald wants to sleep, and Gerald is a herald of average outcomes. I silenced Gerald years ago. Gerald lives in the snooze button. I don't go there anymore. I go to the iron, I go to the rack. I silence every Gerald, and I don't look back.
Somewhere between the chaos and the comedy, there is a person who actually showed up today. And that person will outlast every person who needed perfect conditions, perfect feelings, perfect readiness. The joke is, I'm actually unstoppable. The punchline is, and I've been here the whole time. You were looking for a hero with a cape and a sign. The hero was in the gym at 5 a.m. every time.
Harambe hours. Harambe hours.
Nobody expected this, but here we are built.
My people didn't have corporate wellness plans. They had 12-hour shifts and calloused hands. That's where I learned what real work looks like.
Yeah, born in the shadow of a shutter steel plant. Raised by the people who work while others can't. My grandfather's hands built the car you drive. My grandmother's back kept the family alive. I bring that blue collar gospel into the rap. Every rep is a shift, I don't take the day back. Rust belt raised me to never call it done until the job is finished and the weight has been run.
Rust belt revival.
We build this with our hands.
Rust belt revival.
We make our own plan. No shortcuts, no silver spoons, just the grind.
Rust belt revival.
Built from behind. They said the rust belt's dead, I said watch me take the work ethic of that forgotten notch of the country and translate it to iron and effort. Watch me build what they said was beyond my merit. I don't need a fancy gym, I need a bar in time. I need the factory work ethic, I need the paradigm of my grandfather, of his father, of the hands that built. I am the revival, I carry the tradition, no guilt. We the ones who stayed when the factory closed. We the ones who rebuilt from the ropes.
Rust belt revival.
We ain't done, not done.
Rust belt revival. Rust belt revival.
Everything I need to know about discipline, I learned at a kitchen table.
Yeah, at that table where the bills got sorted, where the prayers got spoken, where the dreams were recorded, where my mother sat at midnight making ends meet.
When my father's calloused hands set the beat of a work ethic I carry into every session. Every lesson from that table is a gym lesson. You don't leave until the work is done. You don't fold under pressure, you run toward the hard thing. You don't hide. The kitchen table taught me you show up inside. The kitchen table, where legends are born. The kitchen table, not a stage, not a horn, just the quiet commitment, just the daily bread. The kitchen table, this is where I was live. I eat at this table every morning when I train. I sit with my ancestors and I eat from the grain of their sacrifice. The early mornings, their work. I don't disrespect that table, I don't shirk. I show up with the same quiet seriousness they had. The same before sunrise commitment, the same glad humility of people who knew the value of the effort. I bring it to the iron, I leave nothing better on the table. I take everything I've been given and I invest it. Every rep, every living. What did they serve at the table? Work. What was always on the menu? Sacrifice. What was always the dessert? Pride. The kitchen table, that's my guy. The kitchen table. The kitchen table. The kitchen table. The kitchen table.
Socrates didn't have a gym, but he questioned every assumption he held. That's the rep I do every morning.
What do you actually know about your limit? Have you tested it recently? Have you been in it? Most people inherited their limit from someone else. Accepted it as truth, put it on the shelf like an unread book. I can't do that, I know. Do you? How do you know? What does that show? I question every limit like the street philosopher I am. And the answer is always, you haven't tested the program.
Street philosopher.
I question the weight.
Street philosopher.
I interrogate every assumption, every I can't, every fear.
Street philosopher.
The truth is right here. The Socratic method, I know that I know nothing, so I test everything, I bring it, I'm touching every limit with curiosity instead of terror. The street philosopher finds truth in error. Every failed rep is a question answered. Every PR broken is a theory that was balanced against reality, and reality said go further. The street philosopher never stops, he's a pursuer.
The unexamined body is not worth building.
Why are you here? What are you seeking?
Know thyself in iron.
That's the deepest inquiry.
And at the end of the inquiry, a truth that strength is not about aesthetics. It's the proof of what you're willing to pursue past discomfort. The street philosopher in the gym, he can't be silenced. He questions, he tests, he discovers, he rises.
Street philosopher. Street philosopher.
Imagine you are old. Everything is done. And you are remembering the last rep you ever did. Was it worth it? Yeah. I see every morning from the end of a long life. Every 5 a.m., every alarm cutting like a knife. Through the comfortable sleep, through the easy choice. I see every rep, I hear every voice that try to stop me, every doubt I outlasted. Every season of the grind, every habit that I crafted. And from the end, it all makes a shape. The shape of a life that never found escape. In comfort and average in the convenient. The shape of someone who was always leaning in. The last rep, it was worth every one. The last rep, with everything I've done. Every single morning that I chose to rise. The last rep was the greatest of my life. My children saw a parent who chose the difficult path, who modeled that the easy thing was never worth the math. They learned consistency by watching it daily. They learned resilience by witnessing it plainly, without drama, without fanfare in the early gray. Before the world woke up, before the social play. The last rep I do will be a message to the ones who carry my blood forward. You can, it's done, it's possible. The proof is in the life I lived. Every rep was love, every step was what I give. I didn't train to be remembered, I trained to be worthy of the days I was given. Every rep was gratitude for a body that moved. Every set was a prayer, every session proved. And on the day of the last rep, I don't know, I left nothing in the tank, I let it go. Every calorie of effort, every ounce of will, I empty myself into the purpose I fulfilled. Every promise I made to the bar, to the grind, to the version of myself I committed to find. The last rep will be the same as the first, uncomfortable, important, sacred, rehearsed. The last rep, the last rep, the last rep, was the first rep of who I became. Every single one was worth it.